Hello, my dear and lovely star signs. This video is about Jupiter, planet of luck and happiness. And this planet is changing signs this month on 26th of May. This is a very big transit in astrology. It's an important one because Jupiter changes signs once per year. And, where we have Jupiter in our chart, in which part of our life, that part of our life is the most lucky, most fortunate, most expansive, and it's kind of a lucky place of our kind of life, lucky part of our life. So let's see what part of life for each sign, Jupiter will shower its gifts because Jupiter is very positive planet. If we talk about Jupiter, then Jupiter in astrology, it's a significator of all foreign affairs, all foreigners, in that part of life. You might have also, met some foreigners or started something foreign, or you've got some foreign communication. It doesn't matter which part, but most importantly, when it comes to the 9th house or 12th house or 6th house or 2nd house, usually, Jupiter brings all these gifts and blessings in terms of foreign lands, maybe foreign businesses. We will see for which signs we will have those, gifts from Jupiter. Also, Jupiter in astrology is a planet of happiness and prosperity and expansion. There is nothing, I think, negative about Jupiter, except that quality of expanding everything it touches. For Jupiter, it doesn't matter what it touches. So whatever it touch in your personal natal chart, be it an aspect or any planet, in your natal chart, let's say the birth chart, then Jupiter will expand the qualities, the topics that planet is bringing into your life, or the expand the influence of the aspect in play in your birth chart. Also, Jupiter is the planet of fortune and luck, where we can get very lucky, which part of life, we have let's say all sorts of open doors, we are getting everything much more easier, or meeting people on the right time, right place. Jupiter has this kind of quality, so you have to check where the Jupiter is going to be for the next year, whole year from this May until next June 2025, which part of life will bring you luck, and you will have much more easy kind of energies to navigate, and Jupiter will open the doors in that part of your life. And of course, opportunities. Jupiter is the planet of bringing all sorts of opportunities, so grab them, because usually it's a positive one, my dear star signs. Jupiter, is known as a big angel, like a guardian angel. It just gives the presents. It does not take anything in return. It just gives you, it showers you with all its blessings. Jupiter is also a planet of children and planet of marriage. And for some of you guys, it might be about kids, getting pregnant or becoming an aunt or grandmother, grandfather. This will be the main, let's say, luck in the coming year for you. We will see which signs will have that luck. And marriage, of course, in order Jupiter to bring for you marriage, it should have occupy the part of that life which in astrology rules marriage house, for example, or any sort of like touching angles, like so-called important angles of your chart, of your birth chart. So we will also see about what Jupiter, which signs are so lucky to get married or to get proposed or propose themselves or just level up their relationships. And also Jupiter is about faith and belief. It seems like wherever Jupiter will be, which part will be igniting, this Jupiter in your chart, it doesn't matter. But the point is that it will expand it, and you will have that faith. You will have that kind of inner belief that everything is fine, everything is going on its right way. Everything is just unfolding on the right time, on the right place. So with Jupiter, occupying some part of your life, it usually brings also faith and belief. Now, Jupiter spent last year in Taurus. So from May 2023 until this May 2024, it was in Taurus, showering, you guys with its gifts. Many of you guys got lucky once or two times, like in terms of job offers, or even getting married, getting proposed, or even pregnancy, or any actually sort of wish. So those who are hosting Jupiter, those got lucky, because that sign got lucky. When Jupiter is in our sign, is just expanding to all parts of our life. So for that sign, it's that much luck that they can actually manifest any their wishes, any kind of plans. They can achieve them, because Jupiter will help them to achieve that whatever wish you have. Now, this time it will be Geminis, my dear star signs. Geminis, you guys are lucky, you are entering into your most lucky year in the past 12 years. Last time Jupiter transited your sign was 12 years ago, because Jupiter spends a year in each sign. So just you can maybe recall what happened 12 years ago, my dear Geminis, in your life. When Jupiter enters into sign of Gemini on 26th of May to stay there until June 2025, whole year, it might be bringing situations that happened 12 years ago. Nothing is exactly the same in our life. We all know about that. But the point here is that it might be the same topics. Let's say 12 years ago, you've met a guy, for example, or a girl, and now after 12 years, maybe you are getting married finally, or you are, I don't know, leveling up, let's say, your relationship, or you now having a baby with that person. These similar kinds of topics might be appearing in your life, my dear Gemini. So think back to what is that? What was that? 2012, right? 12 years ago, it was 2012. So think back what happened in 2012 in your life. So it might be related to those kind of situations. Or, it might be also a divorce, let's say now, with the person that you met 12 years ago, or with the person that you married 12 years ago. It's, Jupiter is the planet of happiness. So even if you are divorcing, it seems like you will be on a happy side. You will be on a happy note. Divorce is never easy, of course, but still, it seems like universe is, let's say, releasing you, and you will have the faith that you did the right thing, and maybe you are starting your new chapter of life. Also, if you are, if you can recall to 2024 years ago, what was happening in your life, my dear Geminis, this would be also helpful. Actually, all of you guys, like all of the star signs, all the zodiac signs, they might just think back 12 years back or 24 years back, like what was happening in your life. So those situations might be coming back into your life. And it won't be exactly the same, but it might be similar. Topics will be the similar, themes of the life will be the similar. Now, and what is the sign of Gemini? Gemini is the sign, third sign of our zodiac, and it's a sign of communication, sign of mind and talks, chat. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and both Gemini and Mercury, they represent this communication, this kind of chatting, how we speak, what kind of topics is surrounding us, and our immediate surrounding as well, like our relatives, neighbors, our siblings with whom we communicate daily, let's say, and people that we might daily see and communicate. And it seems like when Jupiter moves into Gemini, information, source of information, also Gemini covers all sorts of information like telephones, TVs, computers, books, those kind of areas will flourish. Seems like it might be that people will spend more time online. People will spend even more time, communicating, chatting. It might be even new source of communication might be developed, like softwares, like not only Instagram or TikTok or let's say Facebook, but other types of communication might appear in the world with Jupiter moving into Gemini in general. It seems like it will activate and it will bring forward all sorts of communication, even new, and that will actually bring us more even talks and chats and prosperity also. Gemini is the sign of youth, because all young people also ruled under Gemini. And it seems like when Jupiter moves into this sign, it might be that new ways. In the coming year, we might be seeing new ways of staying young, like whether it be new ways of plastic surgery or new ways of, I don't know, traditional medicine, non-traditional medicine. Some sort of breakthroughs might happen here, like, how to keep our skin young, and in general, how to stay healthy. And because Gemini rules this, young ages and young people. And it seems like in general, in the whole world, when Jupiter moves into this sign, it will bring also this kind of new achievements in medicine, or whether it be any sort of particular type of surgery or treatment might come forward that will also expand to the whole world, and maybe will make us stay as young as long as possible. Also, Gemini is the sign of, transportation. So it might be any sort of transportation and transport. It seems like transportation industries are getting also boost with Jupiter moving into Gemini. Maybe we will also encounter in the coming year new ways of transporting people from one place to another, even faster maybe. I heard they're developing this kind of transportation, and that's a future, my dears. And it seems like it's not already a far future, it's a very near future. And Jupiter coming into Gemini will bring that future even much faster, seems like. Also Gemini, because it's, communication sign, and it's a commerce, it's a trade. Gemini covers all tradings. Now it seems like our media house or publishing house, everywhere that we need to speak, that we need to kind of negotiate, where we need to trade, so those kind of industries will also have abundance and luck. It seems like those industries will be getting success in the coming year, in general. Now let's go sign by sign, what Jupiter is bringing to each of the star signs. Let's start with Gemini, the stars of the show, the stars of the coming year. My dear Geminis, for you guys, Jupiter will move into your sign, meaning into your first house. Now, by the way, let me tell you right here, before you all guys listen to each of your sun sign, but please don't forget to listen to your rising sign, to ascendant, because that is very important. All the astrology and horoscopes are written for rising sign, not the sign actually. So it's better if you read both, and sun sign and rising sign, so that you will know ahead of time what to expect from Jupiter, as it will bring a lot of happiness and abundance. Now Geminis, for you guys, it will be first house. Now when Jupiter is in our sign, it's just we are getting lucky in any actually part of our life. So you guys have the universal support from Jupiter, the biggest angel of our universe, to materialize your wish, to manifest them. And it doesn't matter actually what kind of wish, whether it's a relationship or kids or real estate, it might be a career. So any part of life gets lucky for you guys, because Jupiter, granting you that access to the universe to, get lucky once or even twice per year. I have a friend who is a Taurus sun and Taurus rising. While Jupiter was in her sign whole last year until this May, she got so much luck, and she leveled up her life. She finally got to work in the dream company. She was dreaming about that company maybe for already last 5 years, and she finally got that job, and she was extremely happy. And also she got pregnant, and 2 weeks ago she gave birth to a baby boy. This baby wish, she wanted to have babies already for the past 10 years, and she's been trying, and she's kept trying. And when Jupiter moved into Taurus last year in May 2023. She got the news actually that she's pregnant, and it was just, she was crazy happy, and it's amazing. That's how Jupiter literally works in our lives. So Jupiter brings amazing gifts. We just have to believe and have faith, and of course put effort from our side, my dear guys, my dear Geminis, and all other star signs. Now this is your turn. You see how my friend's life got so much abundance and happiness. Whatever she wished for actually came through when Jupiter was transiting her rising sign and sun sign. Her rising sign both is a Taurus, and the sun sign too. Now, for you guys, Geminis, whatever wish you have in your heart, this is your year. Go get it, my dear Geminis. Just put an effort, manifest it. Manifest it easily, because Jupiter is opening for you whole universe. It's calling whole universe to help you guys, and you are the luckiest for the coming year with Jupiter in your sign. But most, first house is also about appearance. Most of you guys will want to kind of freshen up your look, will want to maybe change something in your appearance, like let's say change to a healthy lifestyle, or completely change your wardrobe. It might also happen. And first house is also about changing the names, for example, or your surname, how people call you. It might be that you're getting married, because Jupiter, moving into your sign. Many Geminis, it seems like, will have this kind of plan, or at least, very least, will meet that person of dreamed person, let's say, one and only. And it might be they're changing name or surname, some of Geminis. For some of you, it might be actually about plans, about priorities. First house is about me, all about me, my wishes, my plans, my priority, who am I at core, and how I show myself to the world. All these things coming forward with Jupiter, and it will transform you. It will make your wishes to skyrocket. It will expand it, because whatever Jupiter touches, it makes it bigger. Dream big, my dear Geminis. This is my advice for you guys, because with Jupiter you cannot dream dream small. Only dream big. That's how even if you will try to dream small, seems like Jupiter will come knock on your door and bring big surprises. Will show you to the world, and show you the whole world. And also Gemini naturally no, sorry, not Gemini, Jupiter naturally rules your seventh house of marriage and partnership. Most of you guys gonna meet new person. If you are single and if you're looking for, then this is your year, my dear Geminis. And those of you who've been long in a relationship, you will have that wish. Jupiter will give you that drive to level up your relationship, maybe to move in together, or maybe even to propose, or to get even married in the coming year, my dear Geminis. And because also Jupiter rules your 10th house, it will be about social status. It seems like your social status is changing. It might be that you are becoming aunt, or becoming a mother, or a father, or husband, or wife, or a girlfriend, those kind of things. Like whatever is the social status you have, it might be upgrading. So that's how Jupiter works in your case, my dear Geminis. I'm so happy for you guys. Enjoy the whole year, and always dream big, my dear Geminis, because Jupiter has that power to bring any wish of yours. Now, next, Cancers. Cancers, my dears, for you guys, Jupiter will move into your house of subconscious mind, into your most private house. Because Cancers are really like a private kind of type and a sign. But again, it depends on your rising sign, moon sign, and sun sign, just so we remember. Not all Cancers, but in general, whoever has Cancer emphasized in their birth chart, for them, let's say, privacy is something that they respect, something that they keep close to themselves. So it doesn't matter actually. Even if you have a lot of other signs in your birth chart, but if you have very much emphasized Cancer, that's it. You guys are, more or less private people, but I would say more. Now, Cancer, for you guys, Jupiter will move into your privacy house. 12th house is the most hidden house in our chart, the last house. Because, this is a 12th house, and we have 12 houses, 12 signs in astrology. And there is a, cycle when Jupiter, starting from your sign. And for example, for Geminis, it will be beginning of some next 12 years. But for you guys, it will be, something finishing up. Chapter, like some part of your life. So it's moving into your 12th house, and 12th house is, meaning like it's also rest house, kind of a retreat house. It seems like for the whole next year, universe and Jupiter in particular telling you to take care of yourself, to rest as much as possible, to go to retreats, to go to some revitalizing treatments, to take care like of your psychological, mental health, because 12th house also rules all those things. Like especially like if you are also a lot interested in astrology and like esoterics and all this part of kind of subjects, psychology, also psychotherapy, some spirituality, soul transformation subjects, some conscious mind, hypnosis, and all these things are under the 12th house. And it seems like also Jupiter will be giving you the chances to go through those kind of sessions, and you will feel pulled towards this kind of subjects, and you might be heavily invested. You might be reading a lot of these things, or yourself like seeking help from those kind of professionals, from astrologers, from I don't know, psychologists, or any type of this kind of area of professionals. Now also Jupiter in the 12th house, it's all about back doors. 12th house is everything that we do behind the doors, closed doors, everything that we do like that we don't show to the world. It seems like you might be invested into some kind of like project that will require you to stay alone, to stay at home, or to do some work at night. And it's more like a particular work, like meticulous, like some kind of research, or a lot of reading, a lot of alone time. And whole year you might be actually busy, let's say digging yourself, your soul, or your subconscious mind, seems like. And also Jupiter, because also in astrology it's a significator of a teacher or a mentor. It might be that kind of teacher or mentor will be coming up in your life, and you will follow that teacher's advice or your mentor's advice. Advices like how to heal your traumas, let's say, because 12 house is also all about traumas that we have, some kind of regression techniques maybe, or through dreams and meditation, like meeting self house, actually 12 house speaking in general. So it seems like you will be a lot with yourself, researching yourself, and specifically what is in your subconscious mind, what you really want in life. Because, and also this is like a preparation year, because next year, my dear Cancers, that year will be yours. That year will be the shining year when Jupiter enters into Cancer. And guess what? Jupiter in Cancer is in exaltation. What does it mean, exaltation? Meaning it's in the best place of all zodiac signs. When Jupiter is in Cancer, it feels itself amazing. It feels itself in a much more power. It will shower you with luck and gifts, as you deserve, my dear Cancers. And next year, when it will move, to be precise, on June 2025, when it will move into your sign, right on time for your birthday, my dear Cancers, because you will have to be ready, go after your dreams, go to manifest, to act upon your dreams and plans and wishes, because next year another 12-year cycle will begin. So you should be ready. So this year you should take care of yourself, be in peace with yourself, be mindful, it seems like you will also a lot of meditate, and Jupiter will give these chances to do the work with yourself to get ready for the next year. Because for now, this year, Jupiter moving in your exactly past house, in your private house, in your subconscious house. Also, if you have, let's say, for this year, like from May onward until next year June, if you have plans of surgery, it doesn't matter if it's like even serious or not serious, Jupiter will help you here to that surgery, to make it smooth, to make it go well, and don't worry about those topics if you have in your life kind of a planned or unplanned, let's say, surgery. Jupiter will be on your side, my dear Cancers. Also, 12th house is about isolated places, like for example, or restrictions. Example, when people go to army for a year, or because of some company rules, you are somehow restricted, and like to work at night, for example. And many Cancers, it seems like, will shift to work at night in the coming year. And also, it's about islands, like some isolated place, or hospitals, also prisons, But Jupiter here, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, it's making it bigger. It seems like wherever you go, you might be enjoying, and it's more like of a positive, change. So it seems like your number one destination will be somewhere near water, as a Cancer sun. Oof, this siren. Okay, anyhow, as a Cancer sun, and sign, you are more inclined to go to this kind of water type of vacations, and it seems like your number one destination will be some sort of islands. And if you do that, you will do right for yourself and will make the right choice, because Jupiter will give you amazing hotel, some sort of because hotels are also like isolated places where you stay, and 12th house is also house of far places, like far lands, or like Antarctica, let's say. Or in general, it's also like a 9th house, like immigration house. Many of you guys seems like will immigrate very far. From May onwards, many of Cancers will move somewhere far, somewhere foreign. And Jupiter will help you actually to move, because Jupiter itself is the planet of all foreign, all foreigners. So it seems like you will have amazing chance to relocate somewhere. Leos, my dear Leos, for you guys, my shining Leos, Jupiter will shine over your 11th house. 11th house is the house of friendships and house of wishes and hopes, house of future. It's the house of expansion. Oof, I like Jupiter coming into your 11th house, because my dear Leos, you will shine even more, even brighter, because whatever you have in your mind as your future, as your hopes and wishes, Jupiter will come and make it even bigger. Even, it will stretch it even further and will expand it. Your wishes are getting more, let's say, expansive, more bigger, and reaching far, 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 far beyond. And also, 11th house is about friendships. It seems like you will be quite busy in the coming year. Starting from May until next June, you will be quite busy with your friends. Your friendship circle will expand enormously. Your, social circle, like clubs like that you belong to, like joining clubs. Maybe it's a book club, be it I don't know, dancing club, or any sort of activities club or groups. Jupiter will come here into your 11th house and bring people with the same thoughts, with the same mindset, with the same type of outlook to the life into your life, and it will unite around you, these people, and your social circle will be building and growing. And it's amazing, because when surrounding people are vibrating in the same kind of wavelength, energy length, you have the power to manifest your future, actually, because 11th house, as I said, is also a house of future and hopes and wishes, and it will expand it, like uniting around yourself, surrounding yourself with the same thinking, let's say, people with the same energy, people will even more boost that future that you hold in your mind, will help you to manifest it. Also, 11th house is house of internet, social media, popularity house. Your reach will be far beyond, my dear Leos. As Leo, you are shining. You're kings and queens, my dear Leos. And if you have that wish to become popular, and I'm sure you have, if you have that wish to have reputation and a kind of a strong word on social media, online, then this is your year, my dear Leos. You will be shining online. If you don't have social media, then this will be the year when Jupiter will come and knock on your door, and you will open that Instagram account or YouTube account or channel or TikTok account or Facebook account. It seems like your reach is growing, and people also surrounding you is growing. You will be talking with so many different people, especially with foreigners, because Jupiter is the planet significator of foreigners, and it seems like you will be all busy chatting with all types of people from different walks of life online and also in real life, and it will make you popular. And if you have to wish to become an influencer or a creator or a blogger, don't know how it's called nowadays, this will be your year, my dear Leos. So use it, because Jupiter is in your sign. Many people will follow you, like a lot of masses of people will be interested in you. So open that page if you have that in mind. Also, 11th house is harvesting results house. Now, whatever you've been working for the past, I don't know, 10 years, 10 to 11 years will be bearing fruits now, giving you, let's say, it might be some sort of awarding you for your hard work. It might be some sort of title, maybe new job offer, maybe kind of new position, or doubling your salary even, or some sort of recognition, achievement. It might be. Also, 11th house is the house of third marriage. If you guys, some of you who are wishing, let's say, or in a third relationship, it seems like this year will be your third marriage year. For those of you who are in that kind of stage of life and that kind of circumstances, then Jupiter here will give you that marriage third time, my dear Leos. Also, children. 11th house is children. Those of you who've been wishing to have kids, this will be your year. And if those of you who are not wishing kids, take care then. So this was for Leos. Let's move to Virgo, my dear analytical, shining bright Virgos. I love the mind of Virgo. It moves always quick, and in a way, everything puts on the right kind of shelf corner, and it's so analytical and organized. I love the mind of Virgo people. Now, Virgos, for you guys, Jupiter will be in your highest point. Now, this is amazing. One of the luckiest signs for the coming year, from May onwards until next June. This whole year, my dear Virgos, you will shine bright, because Jupiter is coming to your 10th house. And 10th house is the house of career, is the house of social status, is the house of reputation. Your reputation is skyrocketing, my dear Virgos. Those of you who are in managerial position, you will become CEOs. Mark my word. Jupiter will have that power to bring that CEO chair to you. Jupiter will have that power to bring that dreamed position, dreamed company, dreamed job offer for you, because 10th house is all about career ladder, and it seems like you will be the leader. You will lead people, and Jupiter will give you all the opportunities for you, so that your reputation will rise. You will have big influence in your hand. People will be listening to you, and even CEOs will be listening to you. Everyone would want to hire you. Everyone would want to listen to you, to your advices, to your strategy, better to say, because Virgos has strategy. Even their advices are based on strategy, analytical minds. Now, use your mind, my dear Geminis. Use the power of Jupiter. Not Geminis, Virgos. Use the power of Jupiter to apply to positions, to make effort, because your effort will be met with much welcome and much easygoing energy. And everyone, I'm telling you, CEOs, might want to actually listen to you and hire you. So make an effort. Jupiter will open the doors with such an ease, you will not even notice. Just mark my words. And you can do this kind of test, like write down what is your position now, what is your social status now, what is your reputation, let's say, according to your measurements now, and after a year, until June 2025, how it changed. You will see, my dear Virgos. 10th house is also house of achievements. prizes, nominations, titles. That's what all this 10th house, all about. So it seems like you are getting rewarded for your hard work. You will be getting recognized for your hard work. You will get all those nominations and prizes, and achievements as, I don't know, best employee, best CEO, best company owner, best entrepreneur. All those, prizes and titles will be yours. 10th house is also a house of social status. Whatever is your social status now, my dear Virgos, it will expand, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, planet of making everything bigger, making everything higher. So it seems like, and reputation is getting heavier and higher. So you will have big influence and reputation. And also, if you, for example, single now, it seems like you will be married. Social status is when your social status, like some status is changing. And it seems like you might be, some of you guys getting married and you are becoming now married person, or some of you guys becoming, even like a divorce might come by Jupiter. But that divorce will seem like you will like it. You will be happy about it. Any divorce is not easy, but when Jupiter is there, seems like you've been craving for that. Seems like, you've been, waiting for that, and somehow kind of a release is happening. So anyhow, it seems like you will be happy with the divorce, even if that happens. For some of you, it might be becoming father, becoming mother, parents. And some of you, it might be becoming grandmothers or grandfathers or aunt or uncle. So some sort of, social status is changing. Or maybe if you've graduated just now you are finding your first job, again, your career, starting your career, because Jupiter will give you that amazing start for your career of your lifetime. And now you're becoming employee, so it's like this status is changing for the better. Always remember, with Jupiter is always for the better. Now, 10th house is also father's life, boss, like your manager's life in some cases. So it seems like it might be happening in your father's life, some sort of life changes, big life changes like that is affecting you also, in your manager's life too, your like boss life, let's say. It seems like they might be getting maybe married, or having a kid, or any sort of, very, let's say, rare lifetime changes, but very noticeable, that is affecting you directly, will be affecting you. So in the coming year, whole that year, just expect that for some of you guys. And for some of you guys, 10th house is about a goal that we put, for ourselves, like step by step, reaching something step by step. So Jupiter will give you that push to get that, aim and achieve whatever you put your mind on. Now let's move to Libras, my dear and beautiful Libras. My beautiful Libras, for you guys, it will be 9th house. Now Jupiter is coming to its own house. Naturally, in astrology, Jupiter rules 9th house. And in your case, Jupiter is going to move into your 9th house, my dear Libras. That's an amazing news. And, Jupiter in the 9th house, it's bringing expansion to your worldview, because 9th house is all about, it's the house where we search for meaning of life. And it seems like Jupiter will give you that satisfaction. You will find the meaning of life, and it seems like you will be kind of satisfied with your wish came true, because that wish of yours might have been with foreign affairs, because 9th house is all about foreign affairs, like documents, visas, passport, or citizenship. It seems like if you've been planning, or if you've been wishing to immigrate somewhere, this will be your year, my dear Libras. For you guys, getting that visa, getting that passport, getting that citizenship will be in luck. You will be lucky, my dear Libras. So if you have that wish, apply, make an effort, and you will get it as much as easier than any other signs. Also, it's about, as I said, travel and immigration and abroad. Many of you guys will be traveling a lot. Many of you guys will have that expansive, soul, hunger for travel, hunger for knowing other cultures, and even studying. 9th house is also about education. Those of you who are like, still studying, or in a high school and wishing to study, then Jupiter will bring you scholarship, acceptance letter for your dreamed university. Or if you are already studying and you are about to graduate, then Jupiter will bring you that degree. You know, you will acquire a degree, or even with honors, and it will give you that wish, everything related to education, higher education, specifically with universities, you know, with colleges. And it seems like more likely it will be in a foreign land, somewhere abroad, than in, you know, at home. Travel, what else I said? And legal affairs. Ninth house is about legal affairs. Now, those of you who are like, you know, involved in kind of legal cases, processes, or even those who work in those kind of instances, like as a judge or in a this judicial system, or as a lawyers, those you will be guys getting a bit more lucky. You know, you will be getting noticed. Those Libras who work in these kind of areas, you guys are getting noticed. You might have a high profile case, and the whole world will be following you, and you will shine through that case with your abilities. And if you yourself involved in a legal kind of process in case, it seems like Jupiter will help you to win that case. And it seems like even if it will not be win, then it will be still good outcome for you. You know, Jupiter will help you there. Ninth house is also about teachers, you know, it's about wisdom, or mentors, those who, you know, give shine light on our life. So it seems like you might be meeting some sort of mentor in your life, or teacher to whom you will be looking up and, like, you know, following his advices or her advices, or you yourself becoming a teacher for someone, you yourself becoming a mentor. And those who are in this kind of area, like teaching area, you guys will get lucky too. Seems like your salary is rising, your profile is rising, my dear Libras. Ninth house is also a house, you know, about beliefs and religion, mentality, convictions here. So it's like whatever your belief system is, you know, and in whatever you believe in, any concepts, you know, not necessarily religion, also religion is here. It seems like those topics will be important for you in the coming year. Those topics you might be, let's say, start reading a lot about those kind of things, start expanding your knowledge, or even traveling to those kind of places, like religious places, sacred places. Ninth house is also grandchildren house. Those of you who are at that age, my dear Libras, to have grandkids, you got it. You are becoming grandparents, my dear Libras. It seems like you will get the news that your kids are pregnant, and you will becoming you know, you are becoming grandparents. Congratulations, those of you who are, you know, who are becoming. Now, ninth house is also a house of publishing, like house of you know, if you have a book or an article, if you've been researching something, being a student or being a researcher, then it seems like your research, your book, your article that you're going to publish is becoming, I don't know, number one. It's becoming bestseller, or even those publishing house will be competing, you know, for your book to publish. And you might easily find actually editor or publishing house to do the process, and everyone will be willing actually to read your book, your article, and your research. Those things will see a lot of you know, light and reach a lot of people. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, you know, so it seems like whatever you are writing and publishing, that thing will, you know, reaching as much as people possible, as many people as possible, because Jupiter is planet of making bigger everything. And also ninth house is the house of second marriage, my dear Libras. Those of you who are single, you're going guys to meet someone, and those of you who are like been wishing to actually second time, specifically here it's about second marriage, you know. So it seems like those of you who are, let's say, single but then divorced, you guys better have a better chance to meet someone, and you guys have better chance to actually get married in the coming year, second time. And in general, ninth house is the house of luck, you know. So, and the planet of luck coming into your ninth house. such an amazing placement to have Jupiter. So guys, use it. My dear Libras, use it. Move somewhere, immigrate somewhere if you have that wish. Make yourself known to the world by your book, your research, publish it, have the courage to do that. And education, those of you who are who wants to study, this is your year, my dear Libras, especially about languages, foreign people. It seems like a lot of languages and foreign people will be surrounding you in the coming year, starting from this May until next year, June. So use it, my dear Libras. Okay, let's move to Scorpios. Scorpios, my dear lovely Scorpios. For you guys, Jupiter is moving into your 8th house. Now, 8th house is a financial house. You are the one of the luckiest, signs to have Jupiter in your financial house. Now, 8th house is, other people's money that come into your life. This money is not that you earn. It's more about other big money that, let's say, money from bank, like when we get a loan, or some governmental help, or, for example, if we study and you are provided with government scholarship or university scholarship, that kind of money is ruled under 8th house. Now, you will get amazing luck in those kind of areas. And, considering that Jupiter is ruling naturally in astrology in your birth chart, it rules your house of earning money, 2nd house, and house of children, house of having your own business, 5th house. It seems like in the coming year, starting from this May until next June 2025, seems like you will get lucky in applying for those kind of governmental help. Let's say maybe a scholarship for your kid, or maybe it's about your children will start earning money and you will be happy about that. Jupiter might bring these things, transiting your 8th house. Or it might be if you are a business owner, or if you want to be a business owner, and it seems like you already have in mind to apply to get that bank loan to open your business, to help, to finance that. And, Jupiter here will help you actually to apply for that kind of financial support and bank loans, and even approve, because Jupiter is opening doors for you there. All the banks of the world will be willing to lend you money, my dear Scorpios. All the financial organizations will be willing to work with you and finance your projects, your ideas, your business ideas. And even if it's like related to conception, because 8th house is also house of conception, house of fertility journey. So it seems like you might be, let's say, trying to finance that part of kind of journey, because if you are trying to conceive a baby with the help of non-traditional medicine, or even traditional medicine, IVF or adoption, you will for sure will need some kind of money to finance those things. And it seems like you will be applying and money will be coming into your life, because Jupiter is the planet of luck and happiness, and it's expanding your 8th house. And all the people related to money, they will be willing to give you that money. They will be willing to lend you, borrow you. And you will be in extra luck because you will get that money with nice interest rates, low interest rates, and you will have that power to convince, you will have that power to negotiate, that the terms will be working in your favor. Also, 8th house is about taxes, 8th house, it might be that you are, let's say, changing the, taxing program, or changing something about your taxes. Maybe you are reapplying or applying to return your taxes, something, and even government will be willing to lessen your taxes, lessen your contributions on that part. Seems like you will be in an extremely lucky position to kind of, reorder your tax returns. Something's being lucky for you there. If you have that in mind, my dear Scorpios, some of you, then this will be your year to do that. Everything related to taxes, actually. Or if you have that kind of cases around that, then it seems like you will be, supported by the universe. Also, 8th house is about inheritance. Many of you guys will get inheritance this year. From May onwards, my dear Scorpios. Seems like you are inheriting some sort of property or anything like from your relatives or even from other people. It does not necessarily mean like your relatives, but 8th house covers all type of inheritances, all types of real estates also, and investments. Now, for you guys who are traders and who are trading, for you guys, this will be extremely lucky year, because if you have in mind to invest into something in other businesses or in crypto or in coins, this will be lucky year. Of course, make your due diligence, do that, make your, account and all these things. I'm not telling you to invest and you will for sure get returns. No, it's not like that. But Jupiter here will just help you in whatever like beginnings you have there. Maybe if you are in the beginning of your journey of trading, learn about those things, because at the end, Jupiter is the planet of teaching. It's a planet of teachers and mentors, wise people. So make every action, with the wise leg on a wise kind of note, and then you will be safe. Also, it's about investments in real estate. It might be any types of investment. It seems like Jupiter will be helping you to find the right investments and even, to attract investors even into your business and to attract outside kind of money, external money into your business, into your ideas, whatever you have in mind. Maybe, for example, you want to become an actor or actress, right? Or a singer or some sort of performer, and you need some sort of money, or you want to exhibit, let's say, your drawings, your pictures, photos, and you will need also some external money. And it seems like you are in luck to attract the right people to help you with finances, my dear Scorpios. For some of you, it will be about alimony, like scholarships for your kids. If you've been if you've been in the process of divorce, or let's say your kids are going to college and you have to finance somehow, seems like you will be in luck because your kids will get that scholarship, or you will receive your alimony, start receiving your alimony, I guess, for the kid after divorce. 8th house is also a house of everything mystical, everything, let's say, psychological, esoterics also here, healing in a magical way also here, because 8th house is house of health. It's a mental health also, and physical health. And Jupiter here will heal all types of wounds for you with ease, my dear Scorpios. Seems like you will be healing yourself in a magical way, and even your psychological mind and mental state will get better for those of you who are like this sort of type of topics are priority right now in their life, let's say. And reading about psychology, or actually going to psychological sessions or psychotherapy or astrological, let's say, sessions, or any type of help, that you will be seeking from professionals in those kind of areas, like, I don't know, astrologer, numerologist, psychologist, or healer, some sort of. So all those things, will be in luck for you. And if you have that, journey, if you feel the urge to start that kind of journey, Jupiter will give you green light, my dear Scorpios. This will be your year to find perfect specialist. You will find the right specialist for your let's say, disease, for your urge. You will find the right person to answer all your questions in these kind of areas. And as I said, 8th house is also a house of conception. For those of you who've been like on a fertility journey, who've been trying to conceive a baby, who've been trying to get pregnant, this year will be lucky for you, my dear Scorpios, and you will find the right professional who will help you, and also who will guide you. And also in general, from the universe, you will have support, and you will for sure become parents, my dear Scorpios. Now let's move to Sagittarius, my dear Sag. my bright and lovely happy Sag, for you guys, you are in extreme luck because Jupiter is moving into your marriage house. You are the one of the luckiest signs who will have Jupiter in their marriage house, in their love house, committed partnership house. You know, this house is not about dating. This house is not about those people that we met recently and start dating. This house, seventh house, is about marriage, is about long-term partners, our partners, is about our wise husband. Or if it's not about love and love is not a priority in your life right now, then it might be your business partnerships, because seventh house rules any type of contractual agreement, and our business partners are also covered here. And for you guys, it will be extremely lucky. Those of you who, you know, who've been dating long, you will have that urge to, you know, level up your relationship, to move forward, maybe to move in together, to live, to start living together, or to get married. Many of you guys will get married from starting, you know, May onwards until next June 2025. Many of you guys will start planning. Many of you guys will get proposals or propose, or those of you who are male Sagittarius, you will propose for sure. And those of you, you know, who are in a long-term relationship, you will get married. You will have that chance and blessing from the Jupiter. It will bring the right time and right vibes and mood in this kind of term, you know. And also, for those of you who are, let's say, single, you might actually meet the one and only. And that person will become very important in your life. Oh my god, the sirens. I open window and the sirens again. Okay, let's move. Now it's okay thing. Seventh house is also about, as I said, contractual agreements, and your business partners are here. Those of you who say, oh, it's not about my love, I'm long time married, I'm happy in my marriage and all the stuff, then it might be about your business partnerships, those who you work, and also competitors. Seventh house is about competitors, and you will have the edge of winning, you know, over your competitors and opponents. So you will have that luck. You will have that luck to convince anyone. And also, you know, if you have in mind to open a business, to enter into, you know, contractual agreement with a person, let's say business agreement, then you will have the right timing and the right person to be your business partner. If you've been searching, you will find. Jupiter will find for you. Jupiter will make and open doors for you, and you will have amazing partner relationship if you will, you know, start your business around this time. Because, you know, as I said, Jupiter is your ruler, my dear Sagittarius. Is the most happiest planet of the universe, and it's coming into your partnership house. Also, it's about divorces. It might be you are getting a divorce, and if you are getting a divorce, my dear Sagittarius, then it seems like you will be happy about that divorce, because Jupiter, you know, it seems like here it works in a way that it's releasing you finally. It's like giving you wings to fly finally, and it seems like you will be still happy. You know, every divorce is something very hard, something very difficult, I understand, but here Jupiter anyhow seems like giving you finally that, let's say, relief, finally happiness to, you know, get divorced. And if you will be dividing a property, like during this divorce, after divorce, it seems like you will be very happy how the property will be divided between you and your ex-husband or ex-wife. Seems like, you know, Jupiter will be helping you in that property division as well. And those of you who are, you know, who've been trying to work for big corporations, if you had this kind of wish to work in big companies, then this wish will be granted, my dear Sag, because Jupiter moving exactly into your seventh house, and seventh house is also covers those big corporations, big companies, and it seems like you will have your finally job offer from those kind of companies and corporations. Let's move to Capricorns. My dear lovely Capricorns, this Jupiter this year will move into your house of work. That is amazing news, my dear Capricorns. Jupiter, you know, will move into your sixth house end of May and will stay there until June 2025. And that's an amazing news, because my dear Capricorns, Jupiter in the sixth house will give all the chances for you to promote yourself, to get promotion once or even twice in a year, to raise your salary, to, raise your profile, work profile, your career profile. You might change a job completely, and it most likely will be in a foreign land with the foreign people in a foreign company. This kind of job offers you will be getting in a whole year, my dear Capricorns. Also, if you are happy in your current place, in your current company, it seems like then your profile will be raising in your current place. Seems like you will be changing positions in your own company, and for a more higher positions, higher paid positions, my dear Capricorns. Amazing news, isn't it? Especially for you guys, workaholics of the zodiac. Very hard workers. You deserve that the most, my dear Capricorn. So Jupiter will help you to get that position, to get that job offer, and make you focus, actually on your day-to-day assignments to achieve them and execute them in the perfect way, so that VIPs and CEOs will be noticing you and also rewarding you for that. Now, sixth house is also house of health, my dear Capricorns. It seems like you are switching to a new healthy lifestyle. Some of you, might be switching to a new kind of health regime. Maybe you are changing your diet, what you eat, and maybe you totally start doing sport. It might be a bit of a shocking for surrounding for some of you guys, especially those of you who've never done sport or some, let's say, healthy lifestyle. Let's say maybe you're becoming vegetarian or vegan. So it seems like Jupiter will push you to embark on those kind of healthy lifestyle kind of way. And some of you might, be very serious and content with this sport activities and start doing sport. And sixth house is also a house of taking responsibilities, obligations. It's everyday, day-to-day routine and regime house, like what we do every day, our schedule. So it seems like here you will have finally expanding your obligations, because for you guys it's very easy to have responsibilities, isn't it, my dear Capricorns? You feel better when you are in charge. You feel better that you can do that and you can lead people and take more responsibilities, and Jupiter will give you that responsibilities, those responsibilities, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, Jupiter making it bigger whatever it touches. So some sort of new obligations are coming in your way. It might be you're becoming aunt or uncle, considering that Jupiter naturally rules your third house, house of siblings. Might be your sibling giving birth, let's say, or becoming a parent. So, consequently, you're becoming an aunt or uncle and giving you more responsibilities, kind of. Or, it might be also you are starting a hotel business, for example, and it will give you huge responsibilities in that area too. And those of you, like some of you guys who wish to have pet, Jupiter will give you that opportunity, to get for yourself a dog or a cat or any other animal as a pet. Seems like you will be in luck to find that your friend, little friend, my dear Capricorns. Now let's move to Aquarius. Aquarius, my dear Aquarius, for you guys it will be love house. Jupiter is moving into your house, house of true love, fifth house. Now those of you who are single and who've been wishing to meet someone, then this will be your year, my dear Aquarius. You will be all love, flirty, romance mood, because Jupiter will be expanding your love house. It will expand your reach to other people. You will be shining and attracting, other people, and you will be meeting people with whom you would want to date. And it might give you that love, passionate love, because fifth house is about passion. It's about joy, house of joy, love for your life and for yourself. When Jupiter is here, it seems like it will be expanding your heart. You will be loving yourself and your life and whatever will be happening in your life from May onwards, my dear Aquarius. And for those of you who are business owners, if you have your own business, then Jupiter will help you here. It seems like your business is expanding. It seems like you are opening another shop, or you are opening maybe I don't know, attracting more clients. Your client base is expanding, reaching far beyond. Maybe you are attracting new business partner or franchising it, you know. So it seems like your business will be, on a prosperity way. And those of you who are actors, let's say dancers, singers, because fifth house rules all those creative area, you know, if you're a photographer, if you're a model, like whatever we do with our talents, with our hobbies also, Jupiter will come in here and it might make your hobby or your talent your main job, or it might showcase to the world your talents. And especially dancers, singers, you will find that agent, you will find that contract, you will attract attention to your skills, my dear actors, all those who are in the creative area. And it seems like Jupiter will bring that manager to notice you, to offer you that collaboration, partnership, to showcase your talents to the world. And of course, fifth house is a house of children. It's a house of kids. Now, those of you, my dear Aquarius, who've been wishing or even not wishing, Jupiter here comes in and it seems like will, gift you that life gift of becoming parent, becoming a mother or a father. My dear Aquarius, it seems like your wish is granted if you've been wishing to become parents, and you might get news that you're pregnant, my dear Aquariuses, with Jupiter in your fifth house. Let's move to Pisces. My dear dreamy Pisces, my lovely Pisces, for you Jupiter will, bring its gifts in your house of family. Now, Jupiter in the fourth house, it seems like your family is expanding because fourth house rules family, like people number. So it seems like your family is expanding. Maybe your brother is getting married or your sister is getting married. Oh my God, this siren. Sorry guys for that. Okay, let's move. It might be that, in the coming months, your sister or brother will tell you that they are getting married or they are becoming parents and you're becoming aunt or uncle. Or your family number is expanding, or maybe your kid is getting married or they are having baby and you're becoming grandparent, so somehow your family is getting bigger, your family is expanding because fourth house is the house of our family composition. Also, for some of you guys, it might be about parents' life and especially mother's life, my dear Pisces. Some of your mothers will be, some of you guys, your moms will be changing their lives in a very big way. They might be getting married or they might be having kids or something big and, life-changing is happening in their life, in your mom's life, it might be, that will affect you in a direct way. Some of you, it might be about real estate. Those of you who've been trying to buy an apartment or a house, like it's all about where you live, your living circumstances, the place where you live, the house or apartment, it doesn't matter. It's just about real estate. Jupiter will bring that, amazing opportunities, amazing offers, real estate offers to buy or sell. So some of you might be selling and some of you might be buying in the coming months. And you will become a house owner or apartment owner. Congratulations, any real estate actually. Even if it's as an investment, you will have that chance and luck to buy amazing apartment in an amazing location. And, let's say the wished one, the one that you actually wanted. Fourth house is also about immigration and citizenship. It's all about our roots, where we call home. And also here you might be immigrating somewhere or actually getting finally citizenship in the coming months, or like those visa or permanent residence permit or temporary residence permit or green card or a passport of another country. So it seems like it will be related to those things and Jupiter will bring you that luck. Jupiter is ruler of your sign, my dear Pisces. It's an ancient ruler and it will help you double here. And in general, fourth house, as I said, it's about family. It might be you are getting married. It might be you are having a baby. It might be you are expanding your own family, like creating your own family. So think about these areas, my dear Pisces, with Jupiter in your fourth house in coming months from this May until next June 2025. Now, Aries, next, my dear Aries, for you guys, it will be house of communication. Oh Lord, you will be buzzing with communication, my dear Aries. It seems like your language, like the language that you use every day, is changing because Jupiter is the planet of all foreign, and it's coming into your house of communication. It seems like you will start using different language. It might be, for example, you moved somewhere, and now from June this year until next June 2025, you will be speaking different language, like using foreign language to communicate, it seems like. Or maybe you will be working to that kind of companies. Let's say you've got a job offer, considering like previous lunar eclipse in your sign, eclipses in your sign, and it seems like, and also especially considering that lunar nodes, north node and south node is in your sign, and it's like changing your life completely. And it might be you've got a job somewhere in a foreign company, and now you will be, in the coming months until, as I said, June 2025, you will be using different language to communicate, or you might be learning it. You will start learning a foreign language, like going to courses, because third house is all about short-term training, some kind of courses, new skills, like acquiring new skills. And usually it's about not like traditional education, but more like a courses, short-term, like trainings. And it seems like you will be getting those. Some of you, my dear Aries, seems like will start learning how to drive a car. It's also short-term course, of course. And some of you who drive a car already for many years, seems like you will be changing your transportation or buying your new car. Jupiter will gift you with that. Seems like you will be driving your new shiny luxurious car, my dear Aries. With you guys, only luxuries should be used. Aries loves all those, new innovative actually new cars, and preferably maybe even fast. Now, it might be any sort of transportation, not only car, maybe a bicycle, or maybe you're buying for yourself a jet. I don't know. So it seems like you kind of in luck, like you in the coming months, you will you might be buying some sort of transportation or even selling it. And if you sell it, you will be very happy with the deal and for how much money you sold it. Also, third house is about our siblings. Those of you who have brothers and sisters, or also about relatives. If you don't have, let's say, siblings, it might be about your relatives. And also for some of you, it might be about neighbors that you talk every day, face to face, you see. And it seems like in their life, something big is happening. Like as I said, maybe your brother is getting married, or a sister, will be telling you amazing news in the coming months. Like something one time, in our life that is happening, like getting pregnant, or I don't know, maybe moving to some other country, immigrating, or I don't know, winning a lottery. Any type, kind of a big things might be coming, and it's usually positive things. Jupiter brings all the blessings, my dear Aries. It seems like your relatives or siblings or neighbors will have amazing changes for some of you guys. And because third house is about communication, talks, chats, and even thoughts that we have, it seems like you might be opening social media page, let's say Instagram page, or you might be broadening your social media presence. And if you do so, you will do right, my dear Aries, because Jupiter will help you to expand your reach online. And like inner circle of friends, it will expand those friends. And most probably to the foreign ones. Foreigners will become your friends, my dear Aries. Now let's move to Taurus. Lastly, my dear Taurus, for you guys, it will be house of money. You are one of the luckiest signs who will have Jupiter in their house of money. You were the luckiest sign for the whole last year, beginning May 2023 until this May 2024. And it doesn't mean that Jupiter stopped showering you with its blessings and happiness and luck. It just means that it is moving into your financial house. That's even amazing and more better place to host Jupiter, believe me. And Next, you started whole last year until May, you started another chapter of your life, another cycle of Jupiter of 12 years. You've got so much lucky since last year, May, once or double, time, or even triple times. And just think back what you've reached, since last year, what you've got, what changed in your life. Probably your life got upgraded, my dear Taurus. And this time, from May 2024 until June 2025, it will be showering you with financial luck. That's an amazing place to host Jupiter, and it seems like you are getting new job offers. Very soon in the coming months, you will be changing your job, most likely to the foreign one, because Jupiter rules all the foreign things. And foreign company will be offering you a job. Or if you are already very happy at your place, and especially if you are like a business owner, then it seems like you will be expanding your business, maybe opening another office of your business, or another like office of your company in another country, probably in another like kind of location where people speak other language, or you will be hiring this kind of people to your company. Or those of you who are work in the company, then it might be you're changing positions to a more higher one, and your income is changing, of course. It bringing your more money. Whatever is change is happening, it will be for the positive side, my dear Taurus, because Jupiter is in your income house where you earn money, where you yourself earn money. And it seems like Jupiter will be expanding your earning abilities. Second house is about our earning abilities, resources of income, all sorts of income, our earned money. So whatever it will be, it seems like you are getting that new job with a better salary. You are expanding your business with more money coming in, and you are promoting yourself even at your own company to the new position with more responsibilities and even more salary. Your salary is skyrocketing, my dear Taurus, because now Jupiter will, double your salary or even triple. You might be that lucky sign, that lucky people who will get not even once or twice salary revision for the positive side. Second house is also house of self-esteem, self-worth, because your earning abilities will rise. You will feel yourself better. It's an energy, how much energy we can attract, how much energy we can attract into our lives. That's how much we can actually earn, money, because money is also energy. And you have to be on a positive side. You have to allow yourself to earn that big money, to deserve, not to think, but to believe actually that you deserve that money. And it seems like Jupiter will bring that feeling, and consequently you will start attracting a lot of money into your life, my dear Taurus. Second house is also house of value, what we value in our life. For some of you guys, my dear Taurus, it seems like your values are shifting in life, your priorities. Let's say whether it's a family, or whether it's your relationship, your marriage, your or maybe it's a money, or maybe it's a knowledge, education. Something is shifting there, and it seems like your values are shifting, and Jupiter will come in and change your values, for the brighter ones, the ones that you need in your current life path for the future, actually. Second house is also house of material possessions, like expensive possessions, like real estate, like house or apartment or a car or a jewelry or a business, something very expensive that you possess. And Jupiter is coming here and expanding it. It seems like you will be expanding your earning abilities and also material possessions, my dear Taurus. Seems like you will get extremely lucky in terms of what you possess, like whether it's a house or a car or an apartment or just a jewelry or some expensive things. That's what Jupiter might come and expand for you, because it's coming into your second house, my dear Taurus. This is how Jupiter literally will be showering you with its gifts. Now, that's it. I think all the signs I've mentioned, and happy Jupiter changing signs, my dear star signs. Use it, because Jupiter spends only once, in 12 years in particular part of your chart. What part of the chart that I mentioned, that part will be lit with, gifts and happiness and abundance. Just use it, make an effort, and Jupiter will open the doors. Believe me, that's the Jupiter's job actually in the universe. And don't forget to check your rising sign and moon sign too. Those signs are equally important, and Jupiter might give you gifts even through those parts of your chart and life, my dear star signs. Stay positive and stay tuned for June horoscope. Bye bye.